Hello, hello, hello. I feel like my mic is being really reactive right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Myro. Hello, M. You're not the fool. Excuse me. You could never be the fool. I have like the hiccups and it's making me burp and it's pissing me off. Please kill me. Neat. Happy 2-year anniversary. Thank you so much for supporting me for 2 years. You are so sweet. How y'all doing? To plug my phone in somewhere, took an edible, ordered Chinese food, and now there's an Eli stream. Life is so good. I want that for myself. I don't know who would replace me, but like I want that for myself. Who wants me to complain? Anybody? Raise your hand if you want me to complain. Ugh. I just stayed like this the entirety of stream. Okay. Turn down my music a little bit. So, I don't know if you guys know this. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Beatles. Faded Stocks, hello. I'm going to talk about the Beatles, chat. I really like the Beatles. And I think, to me, I just think you have to like the Beatles. You don't got to like all of them as people. But they're insanely talented. And like if you Peach, hello, I'm so happy you're here. And like pioneers, trailblazers, insane stuff. There's a documentary on Disney Plus or however you watch stuff not legally. It's called Get Back. And it's so worth watching because their creative process is just insane. John Lennon's the worst person you've ever seen. He's so condescending the entire thing. And Yoko Ono's just there, which I'm not really a Yoko Ono hater. But I do hate men and women equally. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. Great documentary. Haven't watched it fully. I'm like halfway through. But it's really, really great, and their creative process is crazy. I love George Harrison. He's my favorite Beatle. He's like one of my probably like favorite men. I'm so happy you're here. I've missed you too. I haven't really been streaming as much, so luckily you haven't missed a whole lot. I'm looking for the article. I saw this today. It ruined my day. What is this? So Harris Dickinson, who I don't really know who this is. Does anybody know who this is? I think I have the least beef with him just because I don't. Let's look him up. First of all, he's playing John Lennon, which is insane. I haven't seen him in anything. He's in Baby Girl, Triangle of Sadness, Beach Rats. I did want to see The Iron Claw. Where I don't know. He's in a lot of. Maybe I don't forget. I don't know what I've seen him in. Who the hell are you? Anyway. Don't know who this is. So Harris Dickinson is John Lennon. See, I have the least beef with this casting choice, but the most beef with the man he's playing. So there's that. So he's safe, kind of. He's safe by default. Hello, Chaos. I didn't see your dad joke. I know. Who are these? Paul Mescal. I don't get it. I'm not into it. I don't really care for him. I'm neutral. I'm probably the most neutral on this casting choice, and I like Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney, very talented man. But I would never, if you were like, maybe let's look at Paul Mescal without facial hair. I reversed the key commands. Clean shaven. Oh, what a dastardly man. I'm not God's gift to Earth, okay? I'm not God's gift to Earth. So, he's done some shiesty things. We're just chatting today. We'll be playing more stuff later in the week. He doesn't give Paul McCartney to me. He simply does not. And then, now we get into what really just grinds my gears, which I don't like Barry Keoghan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I don't like him. I don't like him as a person. I hate looking at him. Hi, Cryonic. I hate looking at him. That period of time, Greyhound Fu? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Fioy? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Hex Gang, my dear. My name is Eli. I'll be your guide through all things retro and horrific, even though we're not doing anything. Maybe we're doing horrific things, but not very retro. Actually, we're talking about the Beatles, so it is retro. But over on the channel, we play a ton of different games. Right now, we're dabbling in games like The Sims. We're also doing a long play of Baldur's Gate 3, and who knows what else we'll get up to. But if you like horror games, if you like retro games, you're in the right place. That period of time where we were acting like this man was God's gift to the world really ground this relationship do not understand, not just looks wise but personalities wise. I just don't really like his face or his acting. And also, I love Ringo Starr. I'm ranting about the Beatles biopic cast dropped, and I hate this lineup of people for the Beatles. Ringo Starr is like the most majestic man in the world. Like, I do think that Barry just got hired because they're both goofy looking men. A little strange looking man. Ringo Starr is a specimen of a man. Amazing drummer too. My favorite thing too is if you ever watch like an interview with Ringo Starr and they're like, Ringo, do you practice the drums? He's like, no, I just kind of show up and play them. Insane talent. Yeah, this puts me in a bad mood. I can kind of see it, but it puts me in a bad mood. They're just weird looking people. They're not the same type. I'm very pro strange looking man. Strange looking men are the way to go. I just am fiercely protective of Ringo Starr. But this is what gets me. And maybe I won't have the same reception here, but I do not care for Joseph Quinn. I just don't. I'm not into him. I do not see the hype. Did not like him. Stop trying to save him to my sexy man Pinterest boards. I didn't get him in Stranger Things. I did not get the Stranger Things phenomena. I did not get the Eddie thing. This is it. My story for him is that I was watching Stranger Things, and my whole life I've been a fierce supporter of like long-haired, you know, need to move this over here, skater alt type men who wear tight pants. Look, I was the number one defender. I realized that I had grown as a person because I was watching Stranger Things, and it just wasn't doing it for me. And I was like, I've evolved. I was like, I've grown up. Unfortunately, now all of the men I'm into now is also atrocious, but atrocious in like a more mature adult way. So, shout out to anybody who watched 8 Mile in the Discord last night and got to see me really have a lot of strong feelings about Eminem. Yeah, not into him. George Harrison is like, once again, George Harrison is my boo. Like fully, I love this man. I love the way that he speaks. He is so just like intelligent and grounded and like really interesting spiritually, and just like everything. I want to go back in time and tell him to not smoke cigarettes so that he doesn't die of lung cancer. Also, the beef he had with John Lennon at times was insane. Absolutely insane. So he's my diva. And it just upsets me. I posted about it a few times. We'll probably watch it again. It's not unheard of that we won't watch it again. And again, if I squint, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. But like, he just was I love his outfits. Just like very iconic looking man. I do think, like, what is this? just slay. I think he truthfully pulled off like the Jesus look better than John Lennon did. Like, there's John Lennon, there's George. It's because of the aura, which, by the way, because I complain about John Lennon a lot, I think John Lennon's one of the most talented musicians. I have a deep respect for his craft. Just don't like the man. Like, look at these groovy divas. I'm sorry. You're telling me that these men, right? These men are gonna encapsulate this. I don't feel it. Well, if you guys are in the Discord, you should join it because we'll be watching 8 Mile again. So, like, he's like your lesbian aunt. So, I'm upset. If anybody wants to explain the Joseph Quinn attraction or anything, let me know. Because I don't get it. Yeah, he's freaking rocking it. Anyway, so that's my rant about the Beatles biopic. I missed a few things. Same took a gummy and what is AM3 cocktails? And AM3 cocktails and 1 beer in. I was like, AM3. Good for you. I wish I still drank. It's okay, Josh. I need the next time we watch it for you and Lane to be there because I don't think you guys are into Eminem, but I feel like you guys would support my insanity. Not that my insanity wasn't being supported, but it just wasn't supported to the amount that I needed it to. I really want to watch 8 Mile with everyone, but like talk over it. So maybe if we watch it 2 more times, I'll just do one where I just talk. I have a friend who was so obsessed with him, like to such an absurd degree. I couldn't do it. I'm so glad. Yeah, me too. I do feel bad though. I respect Joseph Quinn because I don't think he really enjoyed that period of time when people were like baby girlifying him. So. I don't think there's anything to explain beyond he plays a quirky, weird guy, and I think that's what people are attracted to more than anything. I don't get it. It's not authentic. It's like this thing I saw about mustaches, about how like mustaches are only look good on men who are pure of heart. And it's so true. It's so true. And that's also being like a weird guy or a weird looking guy. You have to be pure of heart to look good. I like some freaks, okay? I like some weird freakazoid. I would marry and care for and deeply love and be intimate with every single Universal monster. Okay? I'm not asking you to be a supermodel. Maybe those aren't good examples of people who are pure of heart. I digress. I don't know. Nobody's given me a topic, so I've just been talking. My only exposure to 8 Mile is a parody and Scary Movie 3. Real. 8 Mile is actually a really good movie. I am a little biased, but in as far as like, it's not an actual biopic, so it's like rooted. Also, is my music still playing? It's showing up, but it's like looks weird for me. So it's like based somewhat in, what's a word? Disreality is not a word. Fiction? I don't know. There's a word I'm looking for. It's just my beautiful voice. I'm so sorry. My headphones shut off. And it doesn't like to tell me. Hold on. Is it going now? Topic, which Silent Hill protagonist would you cuddle with and why is it Harry? And actually, it's truly Henry as well. Henry's a good safe bet. I've done that before. I have so done that before. You all love to not tell people stuff. It's pretty iconic. It's really hard. I'm gonna go back and answer your question, Em. It's really hard because sometimes, like, it'll display that something's on, and it'll be like, yeah. So, like, it tells me, like, my headphone name, which is where the audio comes from, and then my music is playing, and then the little bar thing that shows audio activity is going, but then it won't be playing. Harry, I feel like, let's do a tier list. Let's do a cuddling tier list. Oh. If I'm alone with Murphy, he's leaving pregnant. I'm a blight on society. Okay. Child. I mean, you can platonically cuddle, but they're not my kids. I don't know them. It'd not be appropriate. Sybil does not seem like a cuddler. I'm gonna put her in B tier because, like, I feel like she'd do it. Like, she'd snuggle with me, but I feel like it wouldn't really be... Where's your tier list? Link it right now. Link it right now before I start screaming and crying. We're putting this on hold. Link it. By the way, I want you all to take my opinion of the Beatles biopic and use it all the time. I want you all to pretend that you're really, like, if you're not passionate about the Beatles, I would like you guys to now be passionate about the Beatles and just decide that this is now your opinion. Okay. Sorry, I don't like my Google being up because you never know what I've been up to. Did you post this on the Reddit? Does it have 335 images? Is this it? I Google weird. I Google whatever comes into my brain. Sometimes I surprise myself. I'll, like, pull Safari up on my phone and I'll, like, see something I looked up and I'm like, what? Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do this is who I would cuddle with. I don't know. Well, actually, no, there's gonna be people I don't know. S tier. Harry is gonna be a good cuddler because he was a married man, and unlike other men on this list, he didn't kill his chronically ill wife. He's, you know, a dad. He'll go to the ends of the earth. He just seems like he gives really good hugs. He seems like you go up to him and you, like, lay on his chest and he, like, instinctively puts his hands around you and starts, like, rubbing the small of your back. Like, just, like, naturally. Like, I feel like you could go up to him, like, you guys are, like, at a party, he's on the couch, you can go, like, lay on him and he'll, like, hold you. Again, Sybil is gonna go in B tier because, again, I feel like she's not into cuddling, but I just feel like she's a busy woman. You know, 10 minutes tops, and then she has places to be. No. I feel like she has long nails. I feel like long nails, and she just, like, scratches. You became an uncle? Congratulations! Is this your first niece or nephew? That's so exciting. Being an aunt is one of the best parts of my life. So I'm so happy that you get to be an uncle. Congrats! Hello, Adrian. How you doing? Lisa, S tier. I just know this girl can cuddle. I just know that she can. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness, nieces are the best. I had to wait forever to have a niece. I'm an aunt to mostly nephews, but I have a few nieces now, and they are just the cutest little angels. Dahlia drains your life force where you hold her. That's where Alessa's dad went to. Real. I just think she has long, like, coke nails and she scratches you. I'm happy to hear you're doing all right. Lisa is probably just a top-tier cuddler. She's a sweet, like, she has the type of touch that you're gonna start crying when she holds you, because she's, like, maternal but also hot, and you have problems. I think Pyramid Hair is S tier. We're talking about who we're snuggling with. And yes, just cuddling. That was the question. That was the question that's turned into a 329 character tier list. You can go to hell. I feel like he wants to cuddle too much. I feel like I need to get away from him. He's like, he has my leg. He's holding onto my leg. I'm trying to exit the building. I mean, we could utilize these. Teddy walking isn't real. I need all insurance cavity covers. Makes me. I know. I'd love Lisa. Well, I would love Graveyard Goods to do it. I love Graveyard Goods clothes. They're my favorite. This will be like the Ultra Satan tier. You're gonna go there. No. This is the child underage people tier. / don't know tier. Also, I don't want to cuddle with you. I don't remember who that is. Jody, I don't know enough about you, but you can go with Sybil. You seem like a good mom. Yeah, I'd love anything. I don't know. No. Oh, wait, I can. I can't? Ultra hell. Did that work? Oh my gosh, it did. I'm really bad at using a computer. Thank you, Leona. Okay. I'm gonna do something controversial. James is going in B tier. He definitely cries. He definitely is really bad at snuggling with you. He's definitely really bad at snuggling with you. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. When you need comfort, he's just like, he like gently pats you. So it's like not really rewarding, but he is there, he is trying. When he needs to be held, he's like sobbing into your lap, like whole body shaking, sobbing. And you're into it like 90% of the time, but the other percent, you're kind of like, get over it. So, you know, it could go either way. You know, Josh is correct. Mary seems like an A tier cuddler. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely A tier. Lisa, or not Lisa. Sorry, I was looking at Lisa. Maria, you know she's a good cuddler. This is a child. You just know. I just know. I feel like she's really good at scratching your back. You know? Like the perfect amount of pressure. Her nails are like the perfect length. Angela goes into D tier. I do not think she likes to be touched. She's someone who definitely needs to be held. But she doesn't like it. So it's just not a good experience. You don't do it. You're going to ultra hell. Pyramid Head. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to cuddle with him. He's too sharp. He's too sharp and he smells and he has a tongue. What do you need that tongue for? Yeah, I'm like getting ooh. Yeah, you'd get tetanus. I could cuddle him from the back. You know that's where I'd be hitting. Anyways, ignore that. I'm Peeping Douglas, and if you don't put him on S tier, hey, we're getting there. I don't remember anything about Ernest Baldwin's wife. He's going in Dear D. I don't know who this is. He talks too damn much. That's so exciting. What games are you excited to play? Getting a new computer is amazing. Hello, Lane. I'm rating Silent Hill characters and how good they are to cuddle with. Kix, did I say hello to you? I'm gonna be real with you all. Look me in the eye. Let me walk you through this. Love a good man with mommy issues. Chef's kiss. Men with mommy issues are to me as women with daddy issues are to a pervy man. Okay? Love him. I want to be your mom. He's very needy. He is very creepy. But I'm into that, and I just know that he's needy. I know that he's needy. I know that he's clingy. I know that he's obsessive. He didn't have a mother. You need to not drink anymore. Why are you not sleeping? Is it school? Or why are you caffeinating? I love the Silent Hill 2 remake. I thought it was really, really great. I think it's really, really worth it. I have no comment on Metal Gear Solid stuff because I've never played it, but I'm happy for people who are excited. I want to twirl his hair while he rests his head on my chest, his nasty, ratty hair. You are correct. You have 2 assignments. What classes? God bless you, Lane. Please don't overwork yourself. You're going here. You're going... I have no comments on any of you. I just keep doing this. Smash. Just kidding. Addie's bullet... Oh, remake James. Well, I'm really not good at stealth games. I know that I would like the contents of Metal Gear Solid. I just am not 100% sure if I'll like the gameplay spiral. Art for both of them? God bless you. Please take care of yourself. I saw Lane's life spiral over the past few days. Lane does that. Lane overworks herself and does too much. She does it all. It's hard being beautiful and talented. I'll probably try them out. I own most of them. I just haven't actually tried. I know. I was about to say, so Remake James, so S tier. So S tier. So S tier. Again, where he doesn't know how to comfort you and he cries into your lap, he cries and it makes... I don't know. But he knows how to hold a woman. Because that's the only thing he can do. Is... ruin women. Yeah. He knows he can do a lot more than cuddle. Same with, honestly, Remake Mary. I just know she does. I also think she smells really good. Remake Maria, I mean, all of these people, I just know how to snuggle. He'd rest his face in my hand and sob, and that would fix me. Not him, but me. Who cares about him? He's going to hell. Yeah, Remake Maria. All the remake. Yeah. You're a child. You are also going to Ultra Hell. You also get placed in D tier because you're not into it. The Toluca prison warden goes up there. No, Brookhaven. You get M tier because you're a dog. Dogs are good at cuddling. She's a child. So, a young woman child. A teenager. She's a teenager. I just hacked up strong with mucus. Could it be from overworking yourself and the 8 monsters in 3 days? A young woman child. You know. I do honestly think he is S tier for snuggling. He's a big boy. A big boy. Has a good voice. I know... I'm sorry. Do you have any tea? You should drink tea. Yeah. Fatherly, big. I know he has really good stories. I know that he needs a cuddle as much as I do. She gets C tier. I could put her in D tier because, you know, Angela's, I think that they're very similar. He smelled like an old man. He smelled like an old man and like a little sweaty, but mostly like deodorant, I feel like. Deodorant and aftershave. I feel like she's like a cat. So like like a hairless mean cat. So like most of the time she's gonna scratch the crap out of you. But like if you ever if you ever successfully cuddle her, she won't admit that she enjoys it, but like she'll like be nice to you, nicer to you, nice for what she is. You smell like cigarette aftershave, old vintage cologne. You know what, Leona, you're so real. Yeah, she's like a hairless mean cat. I'm happy to get classic Resident Evil. I know anything on GOG is great. There's so many games to rediscover there. He also goes to C tier. Where she'll scratch the hell out of you if you try to be nice to her, he'll bite the hell out of you. I'm into that. So, you know, again, that evil twink will pay. If you can actually get him to snuggle with you, it'll be kind of rewarding. He definitely, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but you know, the missionary going to Ultra Hell. That wasn't the missionary. That's valuable. That's the missionary, right? We're all snuggling twinks. I'd let him bite me too. No. Ultra Hell. I don't remember these guys. Child. Happy birthday caller goes there. All the aliens are going to M tier. I love this autistic man. I want to upload this video to YouTube, but I feel like people will try to kill me. So, I'm too scared. But Henry, great. He'd be so good at snuggling. He would be really good at it, and you would think that he's like, you think you're having a moment, and then he'd say something like talk about the weather, and you'd be like, you're not focusing enough, and you'd feel a little bad. But sorry, my dog has emerged. Oh, Truman, come here. Hey. Say hi to everybody. Sorry, I just read what Yuri said, and I'm aghast. Hi, big boy. I love you. But yeah, you would think Henry's like having a good time, and he is, but he's like thinking about 700 different things. He's thinking about his hyperfixation as he holds you, and you're kind of into that. So there's a hole in my bathroom wall, and you're like, dude, what? Yuri says, Valtiel, how do you pronounce his name? This is gonna be like me trying to speak Portuguese all over again. M tier, I can hold him from behind and make out with the head, top, mouth at once. Horrific. Henry is me and my friend who were cuddling yesterday, but our legs were like locked into each other like a pretzel. See? He would do something like that. I know Eileen is like an amazing cuddler. She would yap your ear off though, and I'm into that. Frank is going into Ultra Hell. Joseph gets to go into D tier. I have a weird affection for him. She also, same thing as Sybil. He was never held, and then he never held his son, which is why his son's crying into my lap. She doesn't really have time for this. She's a busy lady, and she doesn't really care about your emotions. Young Crumpet, thank you so much for the follow. My name is Eli. I'll be your guide through all things retro and horrific. Over on the channel, we play a ton of different games. Right now, I'm ranking the Silent Hill characters on how good of cuddlers they would be. Yes, just cuddling, not talking about anything else. Literally. So welcome into this BS. Frank starts rambling about the umbilical cord mid-snuggle ASMR. I would throw up. Can you imagine? Okay. sit with me. Hold on to me. You're falling asleep. You're falling asleep. And you are about to fall asleep. And you're in Frank's arms, which is horrific as is. And then he starts going, right? Your eyes are shut. You're like, and then a kid was born upstairs in one of my apartment rooms. And after he was born, I kept his umbilical cord. It smells really bad, and I keep it in a box in my office. And it smells. I like to smell it. Jarring. Horrific and jarring. Let me see this clip. That is so cute. I love it. Thank you so much, Neat, for taking a clip. And I keep it in a box as the breath hits your neck. Ugh. Like, I hate to think about it. I really do. And then Jasper, C tier, he's in the hairless cat bite, scratch, punch. Change the subject. My son disappeared 10 years. Yeah, that's the other thing. Frank is holding you and he goes, yeah, no, I mean, I have a kid. I have a son-in-law and a daughter-in-law. Actually, yeah, I have like a kid and an in-law child, but I think she died. I don't really know what happened. She died, her body went missing, and my son disappeared. I care more about my umbilical cord. So, I just know it's a bad experience. I don't remember you. You're going to Ultra Hell. You're a child. You're the cutest child in the entire Silent Hill franchise. He is so adorable. Ultra Hell, because you all annoy me. I don't remember enough about these people. Definitely, you're a child, so you don't go to Ultra Hell. Sorry, all of you guys. Are these from the mobile game, or are these from the... Walter's mother is going to Ultra Hell. Walter's father is going to Ultra Hell. Oh, okay. He goes to A tier. A tier. The reason he's not M tier is because he's no Cujo that's dastardly. He goes to A tier, and he's on M tier because he's like a little standoffish. You know, so here's the thing. As we've established, I love a good man with mommy issues, and he has mommy issues, and I love that about him, my beautiful Travis. Sorry. I looked down. I have this because I went to a convention and I bought something, and they were giving these out for free. And so, like, I just, like, looked down, and that was there. Like a taunt. It's also this one. So, also this. Lots of interesting things on my desk. Love a man with mommy issues, as I was saying. And, you know, he's like a little gruff. He's a trucker. He's not into that. But, you know, he's like a man that once you kind of, like, get him to warm up to you, it's like really worth it. So he's a lot of work. He's not full M tier. He does like cuddling, but he's rough around the edges. So he just sits in A tier. We love Stewie. Am I here trying to play Silent? Because you're trying to play Silent Hill 2 as a furry. Because actually, you go to Ultra Hell. I don't remember if you were a good dad. You go to D tier. Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna say, where does Alex Shepard go? He moves around too much. You're trying to snuggle with him and he just keeps moving. He talks a lot with his hands, which I'm normally into, but he does a thing, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, where like someone keeps hitting you because they talk with their hands and they like smack you repeatedly, just because they're like so it just is not a cohesive cuddling experience. It's not bad when you can get him to lock in, you know, it's worth it, but it's just he's a lot of work, child. Ultra hell. Actually, you're just child. Ultra hell. Child. Ultra hell. She goes in A tier. She's just good. She's a solid lady. Ah! I love you. I forget his name. I just know he's a good cuddler. Truman is back there. He's sleeping. He's being a good boy. He's iconic. He's funny. He saves us. He is one of the better men out there. Ultra hell. I could hypothetically put these people in things, but I'm not going to. Wait. This is hard. Shattered Memories, Harry Mason. Shattered Memories, Harry Mason. I thought you were still talking about Truman with the he's iconic, he's funny, he saves us. And I was like, hell yeah. Because you know what? He does do all those things. Truman, iconic, funny. See, you both said it. He does. Truman is iconic, funny, he saves us. One of the best men out there. Better men out there. He is. Except when he pisses all over the place and barks all the time and is actually a monster. Also, some of you missed my Beatles rant. How could you? I know, so it could go either way. So we're just gonna put him on a solid B just to make up for the fact that you don't know. And there's some gnarly versions of Harry. I don't know if she's an adult by the time the game starts. Shat Mems, Sybil also, it's just same thing. She's booked and busy. It's real. It's real and confirmed, and it's the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. So freaking upset. Just the Beatles biopic cast got announced. I thought she was in her 20s, but just to be safe, we're putting there. I'm gonna be real. A tier. You guys might be like, well, this Kaufman is in ultra hell, and this Kaufman's also a jerk. But let me just say, in the same way that Walter's like a freak, like a motherless freak who needs affection, I just know that Kaufman's a motherless freak who needs affection. So, like, yeah, he's probably gonna say some awful thing or psychoanalyze you and then gaslight you. But, you know. She seems like a good cuddler. I'm gonna give her A tier. I have nothing really to say. You also get A tier. You don't get full M tier. Exactly. How can you ask for less? Sorry. This version of Dahlia ends up in Ultra Hell. Are these both her? I don't remember who these people are. I do remember who these people are. Some of them. Not all of them. Yes. Sorry. If there was a more pathetic version of James, it would be the Shattered Memories. Like these two, remake James, Shat Mems, ending bonus scene, same type of pathetic man. Although I do think he's still married. Unfortunately, marriage means you have to go to Ultra Hell, because we don't mess with married men unless their wives are dead. Then we do. Yeah. I do think Murphy's a good cuddler. He strikes me as a good cuddler. He had a successful marriage until his kid died. So I just feel like he knows how to make a woman feel safe, or a man, or whatever you identify as. He knows how to make you feel safe. He's into it. He has, you know, good body mass. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. He is big and pretty. James did nothing wrong, Sunderland. Exactly. Anne also goes into B tier. Same thing as Sybil. Booked and busy. Into it, but has other things to do. Ultra hell. You bastard. Ultra hell. Controversial opinion. I know he's a good cuddler. He's a good man. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. He's a good father. If Harry, yeah, she's too tired. If Harry is an M tier, I forget his name because I can't remember it, but I know that he's good at cuddling. Child. Don't remember. Bobby Ricks. I just know. He's going to tell you about music. Coleridge, right. I was like, I remember it was Frank. I couldn't remember his last name, and I could only think of Officer. I just know. He's going to tell you the best things about music, and he's just a hip dude. No. You know what? You're getting A tier. Love that voice of yours. None. Child. Ultra hell? I don't remember you. You don't count. I don't remember any of you. Okay, I don't think I can rate anyone else. Who are we missing? Because the surprise. Okay, we can't. I'm not rating anyone. I did not finish Ascension, but they're all going to Ultra Hell. Okay, movie characters. I think these people are adults, but I can't remember enough. You really had everyone. Do I? I don't know if the things I say are funny, so I appreciate that you think so. It's like one ear out the other. I don't remember things I say. After I say them, they're gone. Okay. She is confirmed a great cuddler. I can't blame you. You have literally, like, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back and be like, I remember like most of these random characters, but I do. I feel like I have a good memory of most Silent Hill characters, and there are some that I don't even know. And the fact that you got good images, welcome back, Chaos. Good images of all of them. Crazy. Yeah, confirmed. Rose is iconic. She's confirmed to be an amazing mother. She has a beautiful husband and a happy marriage. She can hold it down. Child? Who is this man? You know, this might be surprising. C tier. He's going in the cat tier because he doesn't understand human connection, but he does care about you. But like, he's put out by it. And he doesn't hide it. That's the problem. Is like, it is a chore for him. It's a chore for him. He knows how to hold someone, but it's a chore for him. And, you know, you're not having fun because you know he's not having fun. This Sybil, I know, shocking because I put regular Sybils in the B tier. She is so insightful. She goes to hell and back for a kid that she doesn't even know. And for Rose. Oh yeah, this is actually I really think that this is one of the most iconic castings ever. Laurie Holden, I hope you know how much you mean to me. But like, she says mother's God in the eyes of a child. Like, she knows how this works. She knows how to love you. She knows how to be there for you. I hate him. I really shouldn't, but he's going to Ultra Hell. She does need a hug. I just can't remember how old the short message people are, but child. Again, might be shocking. She's very motherly. She hides Sharon in her home. Sorry, B tier. She gets a demotion because she let them set her child on fire. But I do think she's a good cuddler. Something inside me tells me she's a good cuddler. Oh god, I just saw Kit Harington's face. God, freaking putting you in Ultra Hell. Oh, you're going in Ultra Hell. You're a cultist, so you have to go to Ultra Hell. You're going in the child category. Who is this? I think you're a cultist, so you're going in Ultra Hell. Sorry, this pyramid head is he's going into D tier. He's going into D tier because I know that he smells. Christabella has not been touched, and I think that she's a nasty, nasty woman and deserved everything that happened to her. I just know he smells, and he looks like he feels like wet silicone. Queen. She's gonna go in A tier. Because she doesn't have the oomph. Okay? She does not have the oomph. Child. Don't really care for movie Douglas. You're going to Ultra Hell because you ruined that movie. You were so bad in that movie. You were so freaking atrocious in that movie. This is one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. This performance is so bad I can't watch him in anything else. I dread looking at him. I hate his performance. Atrocious, atrocious, atrocious. Cannot stand it. Can't stand it, actually. Beloved. Two iconic casting choices that they just really, really fumbled right here. God, I just still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. But you know what? She's going right there with her counterpart. She had a child, right? Her child's in Ultra Hell. So she's done something. And that wig. You're going in Ultra Hell, though. You beat your kid. And I think that wraps up. Movie Travis, you can go into D tier, I guess. You don't seem like you like to be touched. That is about everybody that I recognize and remember, because I don't really remember anything about Ascension. Apparently, there are actually, I think we were introduced to just about every character here. Also, honestly, my king. So, you can be an M tier. You're all going the child tier. The child and the I'm not doing this tier. The I don't remember you tier. Should we watch What If? What if we watch the Silent Hill Ascension together on stream? How long is Silent Hill Ascension? Does anyone here play the drums? Is there a good way to play Silent Hill Orphan? Because I've never played it. I started hearing my headphones talk and I was like, what's going on? Diggs, thank you so much for 100 biddies. I really appreciate it. How you doing? What's up with you? I'm pretty at peace with this. I don't know. What do you guys think of my cuddling ranking? Why are you stressed? Was there anything that you guys would change? Let's see. How long is Silent Hill? Do you want to talk about it? Not in stream, but you know. How long is... Imagine if I just made you all trauma dump to me on stream. I guess I could just look this up on YouTube. I'm glad we have the same taste in Pathetic Man. At least, it's true. I definitely stray off course as far as Pathetic Men go and other pieces of media. I just opened up YouTube. I'm not gonna show you guys. It's all Eminem. Everything I do, everything's Silent Hill. No, I'm sorry, everything's Eminem. Okay. So, let me add all these up. Real. That was so fun. We're gonna watch it again because I want more people to be there. And then we'll watch it again because I want to do a watch through where I just talk. Okay, so I'm adding all these up to see how long Silent Hill Ascension is. Remember when we tried to watch this live and it was so bad that I just couldn't do it because it was Silent Hill Ascension was so soul crushing that it was like actually starting to make me sad in real life. Also, like, I tried to 10 hours. Does that make sense? If I added up the length of all of the episodes. It's 614 minutes and 48 seconds. Yeah, I want to do more. I would watch 8 Mile Weekly with you all. If Dix or anyone else stretch break, I will stretch. If anyone else wants to host movie nights, we can also do that. Sometimes I just like can't be at my computer to physically host them, but I would love to do more movie nights and things like that. I'd be really happy to do that. But yeah, we'll watch 8 Mile more, we'll watch more movies. Maybe we can choose like a franchise to watch, like watch all the Saw movies or something. Thank you for redeeming a stretch break. My body's kind of stiff, so I'm not really getting into it. Yeah, maybe we can choose like a franchise to watch, because then we can like know each week. Keep it easy. Ascension did make me start. Well, here's my thing about Ascension. I'm going to cover my eyes so I don't see anything to distract me so I can get a coherent thought out. So my thoughts on Silent Hill Ascension are when it was announced, I had an open mind about it. And when it came out, I bought the battle pass. I spent I think I spent $40 to $60 on it just to be like prepared. And then when we actually started playing the game, it was such a bad experience. It was just such a buggy experience. And then the actual game was so weird, and they were really not forthcoming with a lot of stuff that was happening. And then obviously there was no filter on the chat, so that was really insane. And then the CEO had that crash out. But I try to continually be like excited about it. And like the CEO, I had tweeted a few things. Like Myro was talking about a lot of like the good things and the bad things about Ascension and stuff like that. And he had some really interesting insights. And I had like tagged him in a few tweets that the CEO put out. And the CEO kept like hiding my responses because he thought I was being negative, which is like so insane to do. So that left a really bad taste in my mouth. And then yeah, Ascension was just legitimately so bad and disjointed and just such a bad fan experience. Like that's the thing, it was just such a bad fan experience. Nothing about it was giving anything to anyone. But it just made me feel really discouraged to the point where I was like, wow, this is like starting to make me feel bad. So we stopped watching it. You just can't have a group of people just have such bad behavior and then put out, a game that's supposed to be like a mobile experience primarily, and then have it not be optimized at all mobile wise, and just things like that. That could be so fun if we commit. Maybe we should have that would be super, super fun. I love that idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to do weekly movie night, hopefully. Maybe I won't highly advertise it. Maybe I will. Would be nice to give people like a place to come chill. Talked to my mother into watching the first two Saws last Christmas, mostly as a joke. She actually liked them. That is amazing. I think Saw would kill my mother. We're talking about the proposal of weekly movie nights, like having a mod or somebody host them. We talked about that. I finished my tier list. I ranted about Silent Hill Ascension. I don't know what else. So much happens. Can you send me a photo of your father? For no reason in particular. You know who had a hot dad? Dix. Weekly movie watches with you and commentary from one. Hey, that would be a slay. That would be a slay. Your brain is so big and beautiful. No dad is safe from me. If you have a hot dad, you best believe. Doesn't even matter. Rest in peace to Dix's dad. Rest in peace. No one's dad is safe. Unless you have a bad dad. If you have a bad dad or a mom, beat their asses for free. Just let me know. I'm sorry. Your father killed someone and is in prison. How's this taking so long to come up? That's like a day one thing to bring up to me. It's a day one thing. You do look a lot like your dad, but you also look like you. You look like your own person, Dix. It did. I don't know if I'll be beating his ass or flirting with him. Oh, it's so funny. I just realized we were talking about Silent Hill Ascension. I don't know if I'll be beating your father's ass or flirting with him. I haven't thought about where fathers who go to jail and are murderers land in my philosophy, but I'll think on that. You know. Queen, love your mom. Love your mom. Slay. I feel like your dad and you probably have similar personalities. That's to Dix, not to Josh. Josh, I don't think you're a killer. Yeah, I know, your stepdad sucks too. I'll be your dad. Yes, I'll marry your mom. Let's take advantage of FAFSA. What a gift it is to have your father live on through you, while also being you. I am my dad's twin, and I am my dad's twin attitude-wise. Like, we look like each other. It is. It's a gift to, it is a gift to be able to keep someone's memory and to, like, have their face and their attitude and just, like, yeah, it's a gift. We're all, like, definitely made up of the pieces and memories of people that we love. We take so much, like, from each other. You know, in a positive way. You do look so much like your mom. Not that I know what your dad looks like, but, like, you look so much like your mother. It's crazy. I think I also look like my mom. Let me see if I can find photos. That's scary. That's so scary. I know you sent me that she found it, but like that's the scariest thing that she just didn't respond to. She's probably like, what is my daughter doing? Um, let's see if I can find a photo. I don't have any photos of my dad when he was young. Here. My dad. My father. Hi, nerdy. It's so scary that your mom found one of my TikToks. That's so scary. My dad. So that's when we were backpacking in Spain together. I think we look a lot alike. I'll also show you my mother. But like, I don't know. I've always felt like I am my father's twin. My hair's going white. Yeah, we have the same exact eyes. I was dying this day. Let me tell you that. Yeah. Basically, well, because a lot of these features are Albanian, so like anything Albanian is from him. Also dying this day. It was freaking raining. I think we have a similar smile as well. I don't know. I'm suffering. Let me pull up. See if I can find. I don't have as many photos with my mom. My mom and I don't take a lot of photos together. My dad and I have matching tattoos. Fun fact. My dad is 63 or 64. He might be turning 64 this year. And I convinced him 2023 to get his very first tattoo with me, which I was so shocked. I said this as a joke, not as a joke. My dad hates my tattoos. My family hates my tattoos. They'll be the first one to tell you they hate them. My dad has offered to pay to have my tattoos removed. They all hate them. They've always hated them since day one. So when we were doing, when we were walking the Camino together, I was like, we should get to the end of the Camino and then get tattoos together. And he was like, I'll think about it. And then I didn't bring it up again. And then we're there, and we get there, and he's like, we need to find a tattoo shop. I'm like, what? And he's like, well, we're gonna get our tattoos. And I was like, hell yeah. So I convinced him to get a tattoo. It's one of my favorite tattoos that I have. Where is my mother? Do I not have any photos with my mom? This is me and my mom. I should find photos of her when she's younger. This is some photos. Sorry, I apply a grainy filter everywhere. So that's probably not helpful for looking at these. So my mom, she's shorter than me. I need photos here. We go on a girls' trip every year. So this was from our girls' trip many years ago. Let me see if I can find a photo. I did. Oh, I'm taller. I'm taller than my mom. I'm taller than my sister. My sister's actually like 3 inches shorter than me. And I was taller than my grandmother. Believe it or not. So, alright, here's some photos of my mom. My dad, I have no idea how tall, that's me as a kid. I have no idea how tall she is very pretty. I have no clue how tall my dad is. I know that my brothers are like 5'9" or 5'10", so I think he's somewhere around there, but he might be 5'8". These photos have like this weird restoration thing over them. I don't know why these are the only ones that I have. Let me see if I can find some better ones. Oh, here's some photos of my mom. I don't want my mom to be single, okay? This is the first time I went to Disney World. But, oh yeah, I took my mom to a One Tree Hill convention. My mom and I have like zero of the same interests. My mom and I are like super different people. And we like weren't really close. Like we were very, very distant in my teen years. And when I was 18, I got my first job a few years ago, but I got like this crazy bonus check for Christmas because of this weird retail thing. And I was like, I want to go to a One Tree Hill convention. And I showed her One Tree Hill, and she binge watched that show so fast. She watched so much One Tree Hill, and I was like, we can go to a One Tree Hill convention together. So we went to one. We met Sophia Bush. I know. We met Sophia Bush, and it was super, super fun. So I do think I look like my mom. That's us at my sister's wedding. I got egregiously blackout drunk. That was not good. Thus, in Spain, I think we look a lot alike. But I think I look more like my dad. She's not. I don't even know if my mom... I don't know. Like, in a lot of ways, I don't know... I don't know what my... Like, I don't know how much of what I do and what I'm into, like, how much of it my mom knows or comprehends. Yeah, she's beautiful. Love her to death. Great woman. Great woman. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for gifting a sub. It went to Keeping Up with Brit. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me and always supporting the channel. Do not call my mother. My mother would love you. That's Santi. That's when Santi was little. Not little. I don't know. He was maybe 5 in this. Maybe he's a little bit older. See, there's high chairs. Maybe he was like 8. See, my parents had... My mom was 39 when she got pregnant with me. So, like, by the time I was a teenager, my parents were in their 50s. So, you know, talking to them about my interests went straight over their head. Like, I think that they finally really, Queen, that's why we're the way we are. They understand streaming. They understand a few different things, but I don't know. They just let me do my thing. When I was 12, I was making my mom watch me speedrun RPG horror game. That's iconic. I love that you guys terrorize your parents. I know, she was so young. Your mom would watch you play Mario games. My mom was crazy. She was younger than me. I want a baby so bad. I've reached that point. I have 3 siblings. Do you guys want to see my siblings? Sorry. You all know that I just love to show you guys photos. So, I'll show you guys my siblings if you want. But I'm at this point where I'm so, like, I do not like social media anymore. I hate existing on social media. This is fine. But yeah, I hate existing on social media. And, over it. And I just want to have a baby. I kind of want to have a baby and disappear off the face of the earth. So that's literally what I'm doing. I'll show you guys some photos of me and my siblings. Yeah, they definitely are. I think I definitely am not, like, stupid and like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a baby and it'll be, like, super easy. And, like, kids are their own independent humans, and, like, it's your job to do the best that you possibly can by them. And, you know, it definitely takes sacrifice that seems very rewarding to me. So I'm definitely not like fun baby time. I'm just like, wow, I really want to do something super, 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 super meaningful and something that I've always wanted to do. But thank you, Lane. I appreciate that. I am your mom, so don't worry. Quinn, we better hurry. We better hurry. Your dad was 19 when he had you? What? Let's all have kids. So these are my siblings. I'll show you. These are me and my siblings at each of our weddings. So this is when my brother Peter. So this is my oldest brother. His name's Peter. He's 10 years older than me. How old was your dad when he had his first kid? He was 10 years older than me. This is my other brother. His name's John. He's 8 years older than me. This is my sister Marika. She's 6 years older than me. I think I was like 15. This photo was taken like a day after I met Quinn for the first time. I am the youngest. So I'm like the baby of the baby is always what I said, because I was so much younger than my siblings. My eldest brother has a PhD in choral conducting, something more specific than that. But that's basically like what he does. He has a PhD. He's a doctor. He works in DC as a conductor. My brother John is a civil engineer. He does something really, really fancy for a construction company. And then my sister is a lactation consultant and a personal trainer. So this was at my eldest brother's wedding. I was super sick in this photo. I hate this photo. I was super, super sick in this photo. But this is my brother John's wedding. I don't know. My sister's so beautiful. All the women in my family are beautiful. My sister's absolutely gorgeous. I think we all very much so look alike. I've always felt like my siblings and I were all twins. I'm clearly the troubled child. That's when I had freaking Ronald McDonald hair. My hair was this color because it was green before this, and the only color we could do to properly, I think it was green before this, maybe it was blue, but there was something like it was really hard to get out, so I had to do red basically, and I was super terrifying to hear anyone even close to my age is having a baby, lol, but if they can take care. Yeah, definitely parenthood comes in many shapes and sizes, different eras. But yeah, I definitely think it's good to be afraid of having kids in a healthy way. Like, I think understanding like the severity and the importance of child rearing is important. But that's the thing. I think it was my green era too. But yeah, terrible color. Yeah, lactation consultant stuff is really, that's so crazy, Dix. Still, 21 is so young. Good for him. So I to say he had some wonderful kids, but he had a wonderful child, and it was you. F your sister. Sorry. Know that if you have beef with your families, I have beef with your families. So yeah, my sister's beautiful. She's really good at her job as a lactation consultant too. She's very selfless and very funny. Sorry, I don't have high quality photos. This is my sister's wedding, obviously. She's in a wedding dress. My hair was blonde. It's a terrible low-res photo. I don't know why. And this was my wedding. My brother hates this photo. I don't know why he was making this face. I don't know why he couldn't just relax. But yeah, this was all of us in December. They're all married. I love all of my in-laws. Pete has... Pete has 3 kids. Marika has 2 kids. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. No, Pete has 2 kids. Marika has 3 kids. And John has 4 kids. So. I hope to God I'm not forgetting anyone. So yeah, they're all cool. Really proud of my siblings. None of them are single. They're all married. If you want to marry into this family, take me to the courthouse to get a divorce and marry me. Actually, I have cousins that are single. If you want to marry some, my cousins are great. I love my cousins. My cousins are like my siblings. So yeah, I love my siblings a lot. They also have no clue what I do. They all have my brother John is the one who played video games the most. My eldest brother kind of played video games, but not really. And my sister, not really. We basically my family's gaming era ended after the PlayStation 2 came out. So yeah, my family's super chill. They're really, really nice. They're all great and ridiculously funny and have shaped me to the very person you see before you today. It was definitely super crazy growing up and having all my siblings be teenagers. Really, really insane. And they all had super busy social lives and things like that, which was really exciting to grow up around. Lots of sports games, lots of high school plays, lots of things that I sat through. But family's great. I'm really lucky to have a great biological family and a great chosen family, because I think your chosen family is just as important as your biological family. So, it's a blessing. There are definitely like many people that I love as much as like I love my siblings, because they're like a big part of my life. Today's been a chatty. I went from ranting about the Beatles to ranking Silent Hill characters on cuddleability, and then talking about my family, and also talking about how I want a baby. I think I've been saying I want a baby for like even before I was married, so there's that. I forget that I can like do things. Not that I couldn't have done them before I'm married, but I forgot that I'm an adult. I was somewhere today and a conversation was occurring. I'm not going to say what the subject matter of the conversation was, but a conversation was occurring. I remember thinking like I'm a child, and I was like, no, I am going to be 26 this year. I'm going to be 26. I am married and I own 2 businesses. So I don't know when I became an adult, but it happened. It sneaks up on you. It really does. I also feel like I'm definitely, like, I feel like it's obvious that I'm a younger child. I think I behave like a younger child. It is terrifying to think about. Who let me do this? Who let me become an adult? We really are. Ugh. Do you guys think our parents ever felt like this, or do feel like this? My dad says that he feels like that. No one here is old. My dad still asks me what I want to be when I grow up, and then whenever I tell him, he's, oh my good. What happened there? Why could I see myself? Or not see, well, why was that behind there? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello raiders, how you doing? My name is Eli. I'll be your guide through all things retro and horrific. Over on the channel we play a ton of different games. Lately we've been playing some Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm kind of re-entering into things. But if you like retro games, if you like horror games, if you like Silent Hill, if you like weirdness, if you like me, I don't know why you like me yet, but if you do, you have a great time here. Today we've just been yapping. I'm doing a chill, just chatting stream, and we're talking about family, importance of biological family, but also found family. I ranked Silent Hill characters on how good I think they'd be at cuddling. And I ranted about the new Beatles casting for the biopic, so it's been quite the day. Goose, it's so good to see you. How you doing? It's Goose to see you. If you guys haven't checked out my dear friend Goose, icon, incredible. There's like, you know when you are thinking about the state of humanity, and you're like, there simply are not as many good people in this world. If you chill in one of Goose's streams, you'll just have your faith in humanity restored. You'll be like, wow, there is kindness and goodness in this world. That sounds like the stream that my parents would warn me about. Well, that wouldn't work. Streaming wasn't a thing when I was a kid. But you know, that's what, when we were told Pokemon was demonic, I think that's what they thought was occurring. So I can't wait to tell my mom that she was right. And thank you so much for gifting another sub to the community. And Fuman Go got one, which completely deserved. Snap, snap, snap. Thank you so much for supporting me and cheering me on. I hope you're having a lovely night with me, because I'm having a lovely night with you. Thank you for giving me a total of 43 subs to the channel. That's crazy. We love some satanic panic. Yes, Josh backs me up here. But I'm good. That sounds like such a fun, goofy, silly stream. Did you have fun? What were the cards saying tonight? Hell yeah, Lane. Good job. I'm super proud of you. I'm sure that was super daunting. What is a way that you can now practice self-care? Also, my friend Lily made me this quilt that I have behind me, and it's one of the sweetest gifts I've ever gotten in my life. Does Goosetown have terrorists? Asking for a friend. That's the best kind of self-care. What if have you eaten today? Oh my gosh, I'm like a Korean boyfriend. Have you eaten? Have you had water? Because I feel like you should do those things while you play your little game. Yeah. Eat, drink some water. Take a bath or a shower, maybe? I forgot. I'm confused. Eat. That's a reminder to everybody. Eat, take your meds, drink some water, sit outside for 10 minutes, do a little dance. I know. We should do a little co-stream. I'm starting to do just chatting every Tuesday evening. So maybe one of these evenings I can just hop on. We can do a little read. But I would like to be the first Goosetown terrorist. So, appoint me that. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this too, but one of my friends, look at this. They got me a wallet, and I think this is acrylic paint. Has a little acrylic painting of Santi. It's one of the sweetest gifts ever, because now I have him wherever I go. I miss my baby boy so much. My sweet angel baby. It's almost been a year since he passed away. So, it's one of the sweetest gifts. I miss Santi so much. I have Truman, though. Not that you can, replace your pets, but look at that little boy. Okay, I'm covering. God is not with me tonight. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't show you him. But he's there. God is just not with me. Yes, go take care of yourself. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the raid. I'm super, super grateful. Thank you for dropping your wonderful, sweet community off here. I feel super blessed. Take care of yourself. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The post raid things. We're actually wrapping up kind of soon, so you know what's crazy? I have so many essential oils. I'm looking at all the essential oils on my desk, but I always run out of the ones that I frequently use, and I need to figure out what to do with all of the other random ones. I was gonna say I should drink them, but I should not. I should not, but I want to. You know? Are you guys excited for the Switch 2 news that's coming out tomorrow? That's a reminder for you all. The Switch 2 live stream announcement, whatever it is tomorrow. I think it in my heart of hearts, and I want to say this, I want you all to remember, Nintendo is going to release a health app. Maybe not tomorrow, but at some time, they're going to launch a health app. It's going to have a pedometer thing, and they're going to try to relaunch the whole Wii Fit thing. Okay? Know this. Know this. Know this to be true. Know that I said it first. Know that this came from my noggin. It's going to happen because Nintendo's going to try to become a lifestyle brand with a one lifestyle device that they're going to market as a family-friendly family device. Okay? I've said it before, but I'm just really cementing it. Yes, we would get Wii Bowling back. Everybody hates any of the fitness games or sports games on Switch. I don't know how you messed those up, but they did. I'm really hoping that the new era of Switch is something fresh and fun. But unfortunately, I think it's going to be iterative. I don't think they're going to do something super unique. So, I'm deeply interested in the new Mario Kart. Though I only have so many tricks up my sleeve, and caring about the kart games is one. I love that. because I frequently look at Mario Kart and wonder who's still getting excited about this. So I'm happy that someone is. Sorry, I just got mystified by Twitch's April Fool's joke of a fake channels, fake categories. New Kid Icarus, I love that. It stems from me being queer and needing games where I can be the princess. You're the princess of my heart, baby girl. They literally could have copied and pasted the whole game and people would have been happy. Well, they don't want to do that. They only want to do that when they want to do that. Score the Gone Bananas April Fool's badge by sharing a Twitch clip that made you lols before April 4th. Don't think I will, twitch.com. Don't think I will. Ugh. That put me in a foul mood. I guess my only want from the Switch itself is to have a UI that doesn't have the same energy as my call. See? I want themes back. I want things to have personality. I fully agree. I'm over it, man. I'm so over it. But here we are, stuck with a lack of personality. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe before we dive into Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow, maybe we will recap some of, I don't know, it doesn't even matter. In the long run it doesn't matter, but maybe we'll recap some of it. Like, oh my god, my 3DS was so cute, bro. Switch could be. It shocks me that they don't have themes. They could. The problem is I don't think they need money, so I think they just want to like scrape by with whatever they can have. I'm gonna wrap up stream for tonight because I have work in the morning. But it was so fun hanging out with you guys. It was so ridiculous. You guys bring me so much joy. Thank you for always indulging my strangeness. Things have been tough for me. I don't know if I told you guys this, but under the guide of my psychiatrist, I decided to go off of all my meds. I've been on medication for probably over 10 years now. And I've been trying to really utilize my coping skills and other things that I've learned through therapy. But it's been like a really hard adjustment. It's like harder to raw dog life than I thought it would be. So I'm still really adjusting to that. And life is really stressful for me right now. I've been house shopping, which is the most draining, soul-crushing experience. So I appreciate that I can get on stream. First of all, that I can take time off stream and come back, and you guys are here and loving and supportive. But also that when I'm on stream, I can be ridiculous and I can be myself, and you all are just so accepting and loving towards that. So thank you. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3. Things have been getting funnier and goofier, so please tune in. Don't forget to check out my socials: Instagram, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, TikTok. I love seeing you guys share stuff in the Discord whenever I have time to check it. I love just participating in your lives, and it's a great way to stay up to date with stream stuff because I always go there. Nightbot's screaming, so we'll let it scream. But take care of yourselves. Remember, you're oh so loved. Thank you, Nerdy. I appreciate that. I am good at raw dogging things. You're so fucking right. You guys have a special place in this world. You add something special to life by being you and by participating and by living life. You impact the world in such a beautiful way. And what a gift it is to share life with you and to be on this earth at the same time as you. Remember, you're oh so loved. Take care of yourselves. We're gonna raid my friend Jeremy, aka the Nostalgia Alchemist, longtime friend, icon, another one of those people that every time you're like, I don't know if good people exist in the world, they do. Jeremy's one of them. So let's go hang out. Take care of yourselves. Once again, remember, you're so loved. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.